Okay, the first step to open the ATTO mobility scooter will be to raise up the control panel by this lever here. Unlock, raise it up, and then you close it back to lock it in place. Step 2, press the first red button to unlock the handle. Use your right feet to hold the rear wheels from moving. Second step, to press the center red button, lift up the center handle, and then just pull out all the way down. Lock this first. Make sure you do not release the handle yet, because when you release it will fall. So hold it, change hands, use your right hand to lock this in. Once this is locked, then the handle is in a secure position. Step 2, to open the back, use this handle, slide out to raise halfway, and then all the way to the back, and then up. Then you bring up the handle up to the correct height. This open. And let's say if you're sitting down and the height is too far, you can adjust using this. You can adjust the angle of the handle. Okay, so now I will show you the control function. So you have the power button. This is your battery indicator and your speed indicator. You have from 1 all the way up to 6. Your throttle is here. You press down for it to move forward. If you want to go in reverse, you can see the arrow here is pointing up. That means it's forward. To reverse, you press here. The arrow shows reverse. Then you can reverse by pressing the throttle. You also have a horn button here. To turn off, press and hold, and it turns off on its own. Sometimes you may notice this warning, a flashing F, and after a few seconds the power turns off by itself. This is to indicate the gear on the front motor. So this gear has two functions. When it's pushed forward, the wheel is free. I can push it manually. But in order to drive the scooter, this has to be locked. So you flip it to the back and the wheels are locked. Only then you can drive the scooter here. Okay, so it comes with one standard flight battery. It's located in the footrest on the left side. So to remove the battery, let's say when you're flying or when you're traveling somewhere, to remove the battery, press down on this switch and pull up from the bottom to release the battery. So this is the ATTO battery. To install it from the back in, front, and then just press down to click into lock. The charging port is from the side here. It's a 3-pin charging socket, with one end goes into here and the normal 3-pin socket that goes into a wall power outlet. Here you also have a USB port. Let's say in case of emergency you want to charge your phone. You can also use the power of the scooter's battery to charge your phone through this USB port here. Okay, now I will show you how to fold it. Okay, so to fold, you start from the back all the way to the front. So we fold the backrest down first by lifting this handle, push it all the way down, and then forward close. Step 2, unlock this. When you unlock this, make sure you do not let go of the handle or else the handles will fall. So you unlock, change hand, hold the handle with the right hand, and then this, just lift up all the way till you lock 1, lock 2. And this, I'll fold it down. And now instead of carrying it, I can pull it like a trolley. So it's a lot easier to move around with. So I just press this to unlock. Bring up this lever and lock it here. And now I can pull it along like a trolley bag instead of lifting it. To close it back, you just press to open, lock into place. And this you can bring down. And let's say if you want to load it into a car and this whole thing is too heavy to carry, you can separate it into two components, which makes it easier to carry. So the first thing you do, you unlock the chassis lock from here. So you just lift to open on both sides, and then press the center button, unlock. One hand on the handle, one hand on this lever, and just lift up to separate the chassis. So this can be loaded in first, it's a little bit lighter, and this can be loaded in second. So it makes loading in and unloading a little bit easier. To secure it back into one piece, you will have to ensure this little curve here sits exactly right on this curve. So you lift up, put it in, and then this, close it to lock, and it's done.